Internet, and welcome back to another episode of Nerdlocker, a place for your inner nerd. My name is Brandon.
And I'm Jasmine.
And this is episode 56.
This week we have some Indiana Jones news, some Independence Day news, and some Battlefield news, so...
As always, let's get to it.
So we talked about this a couple weeks ago, Bobby, and the next installments of Jurassic Park and Indiana Jones, respectively, are actually, they seem like they're on track to get made. So I'm kind of stoked on it. Promotion for Tintin. Steven Spielberg was talking about both movies when they were brought up, and it seems that he kind of threw George Lucas under the bus when talking about Indiana Jones 4, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, saying that everything to do with the aliens and all that stuff was all George Lucas's idea. And even though he didn't like it, it was George Lucas's idea, and he can't change that.
And now he's going to let him make
the
another
next
movie.
One. Why?
Well,
why would you do that?
Ironclad proof that it is all about money.
Yeah, well,
not about
we
the
kind of
fans.
knew that.
I mean, I know it's all about money, but with a franchise like that that's been going on for 4 movies, or 3 movies,
spans decades.
I mean, there's a fandom around that movie, around that franchise, that is definitely something that should be taken seriously.
Oh yeah.
You know, and I don't even think we needed a 4.
We didn't really need
Jurassic Park, on the other hand,
we could have used a 4 for Indiana Jones, but it shouldn't have been that.
Yeah.
Shia LaBeouf should not have been there. They could have had a son, but the way they handled that, yeah.
I'm definitely excited for Adventures of Tintin.
I'm excited for.
That's for sure.
I am excited for another Indiana Jones.
I'm excited for Jurassic Park 4.
I love that, and yes, Jurassic Park 4. Steven Spielberg went on to say that this one is going to be better than 3, which wasn't my favorite. I thought they did awesome job with the dinosaurs and like the threats and like amping them up, but
the Raptors were awesome.
The Raptors were cool, but the story kind of just fluctuated. William H. Macy was like the best part, and Sam Neill, of course, but that goes without saying. But I don't know. I'm kind of stoked. I want to see what they have in store for the next one.
I think we're on the fence here. Tell us what you guys think in the comments below. We'd like to hear it.
Hey, Brandon.
Yes?
Did you ever watch that show in the 70s called Kung Fu with David Carradine?
Yeah, I would stay up late every day in the 70s and watch that show. It's good stuff in the 70s.
Apparently, Bill Paxton is in talks to helm a movie adaptation of the show.
Bill Paxton. He's the guy who gets killed in the beginning of Terminator, right?
It's stabbed.
That's all he's known for, right?
I'm
just kidding. I know who Bill Paxton is, guys.
Okay. For those of you who don't know, Kung Fu is about a Shaolin monk played by David Carradine who sort of travels the earth and beats up bad guys with his Kung Fu.
Doesn't want to get involved, but always has to step in with his Kung Fu.
And his peace and all that stuff.
But you know what? I like Bill Paxton as a director, and I'm always down for a Kung Fu movie.
I am too, so I'm all about this.
Yep. Well, we've been talking about it before, the new Riddick movie. Vin Diesel has been just posting pictures and reporting on it and all that fun stuff. Well, it looks like it is at a standstill due to serious cash flow problems.
As in, the studio is not getting paid.
Yeah, I guess everyone was kicked off of the set the other day, and there's a couple people on crew that haven't been paid for a couple weeks, and kind of wondering if and when they'll get paid. And I'm wondering, after 5 crappy movies about stealing money with cars, don't you think Vin Diesel could figure this out by now?
I think maybe he just didn't want to put all of his money into it, or...
Well, now you're not getting a third Riddick.
I know you hate Riddick movies, but I love them, and I really want to see them happen.
It's not that I hate Riddick movies.
It's that you hate Vin Diesel.
Hate's a strong word.
You thoroughly dislike that shapely bald man.
I'm not a fan of the guy, so... I don't know. I just think it's funny because, we've had updates and updates and updates, and now it's like, hey guys,
sorry,
gonna have to pump the brakes on this Riddick movie. Just calm down.
Even the studio said that they hope and they're sure that things will be dealt with and they'll get back on schedule. Well, I have hope.
You gotta hope after how long he's been talking about it to just not make it now. Now you have to. Now you got to do it.
Yeah.
Promised everyone a third Riddick movie. Do it. All right, so here's just some of the oddest news I've really read in a while. Looks like they want to make an Independence Day 2 and 3.
Yeah.
But they said that they will be one single story across 2 movies, but
Back to
still,
back.
yeah, but
Back to
still separately enough that they can function as their own films. I would just like to point out that I thought the whole thing of Independence Day was that movie ended, and it's like, we beat the aliens,
That was it.
we got it, movie over.
If you want to do another alien invasion movie,
Do a different
do
movie.
another alien invasion movie.
Like, you just, what do you, hey, remember that time when we beat the aliens? Oh crap, they're back. That's what I see for this. And besides it being completely
It
unnecessary.
doesn't seem like it has enough drive to make a second, much less a third. I don't think it's worth it.
Well-
And Will Smith, probably not going to happen.
Yeah, well,
A $50 million price tag for this.
you just don't see that happening. I don't know where in any point when anyone watched Independence Day and that movie ended and someone was like, I want more.
No, I was not
Yeah.
like
No,
that.
it's like, cool, movie's over, cool.
Yep.
Good
It was
movie.
good, though. I
Yeah.
did love Independence Day. I just don't need another one.
I don't know. Let us know
Not
what
at
you
all.
guys think in the comments below.
To the dismay of many Battlefield 3 players, the entire system went down. Not only did it go down for Battlefield 3, it went down for the other 2 Battlefield games, and the entire EA server went down. So if you were trying to play over the weekend or just before the weekend, you know exactly how the pain was of getting into a game and then getting kicked right out of it.
Yeah, it's one of those things that kind of plagues new games when they come out. Every game experiences it. You know, you can only do so much testing before you actually release it. It seems like it wasn't just the game kind of malfunction. It was kind of like server error in general.
It was indeed.
Which sucks for, when you're excited. It's the first week of the game, but hey, guess what? Everything's getting back to normal. I think it's only like at time of filming, it's like 5% of people on Xbox Live are still being affected. I think PSN is back up.
And like, PC
was
gamers
back
are
up.
totally
So everyone's cool. It's just Battlefield's not really doing so well right now.
I just want to take a moment to tell everyone that I'm jumping ship and that Battlefield is a much better game than Call of Duty games. Just saying. It's way better. And you can go back and play Battlefield 2 and see how Black Ops copied it.
Cool.
I know you hate me, but I'm just saying. And the multiplayer is amazing. So I'll take all the drops and everything because now it's fixed and now we can play whenever we want. And it's ridiculous.
I'll wait a week.
Whatever.
So something that I've been wondering is why movies like Cars and Monsters, Inc. get sequels, but not great movies like Incredibles.
I agree. That same exact thought plagues me on many occasions. So I feel your pain, for one. But for two, apparently the writer and director, Brad Bird, feels like he isn't ready to make it.
Yeah, he doesn't want to rush it out. He wants to take its time, it to come out naturally, basically. And while I kind of see his point, I also feel like you kind of got to, or
Get
get
the
off
ball
the
rolling.
pot,
I agree. What's cool about him, though, is that he's the only director and writer who isn't in-house from Pixar to make a Pixar movie. So I think that there's just a lot of pressure on him writing to make another good one. But he's also doing, like, the latest Mission Impossible
Yeah,
movie. And
writing
stuff like
and
that.
directing. And, he's brought us a great movie like Iron Giant.
Exactly. I just see all the hope there for it, and I don't think that it should be taking this long. It's been almost 10 years, and I feel like as a consumer, and from a consumer standpoint, it shouldn't be that hard because you work in a very stressful industry, and it should have come out already. And I think generally when you get done with such an awesome story, you are already thinking about what you want to do next,
Yeah,
what you want to do next,
absolutely.
what you want to do next. And that movie was set up for a sequel perfectly.
Yeah.
By him.
But I feel like maybe he could be a little worried, living up to a high grade like movies like Toy Story and Toy Story 2, you got a lot to shoot for there.
I think
and,
it is a lot, but Cars 2 wasn't that good.
Well,
You can be somewhere right in between. And I'm sure the general public will love it.
I would
So-
want to see an Incredibles great movie. Like Iron Giant is a standalone good movie. You can't make a sequel to that, and I think that maybe that's what he was hoping for with The Incredibles, and it turns out it really did open up for more.
I just think that with a movie, your one goal is to make it be so good that everyone wants more. So
maybe we should
You
demand
succeeded.
it. Maybe we should demand it.
I
Tell us
demand.
what you guys think in the comments below. Hey guys, Bobby here with my pick of the week, and is going to be Ren and Stimpy, which is now on Netflix. I know I always talk about Netflix, but that's all I have time to do with my life. But I did love Ren and Stimpy. I did not realize the adult tones that it had when I was a child. I'm kind of sick to my stomach is that I watched that cartoon not knowing what it was really about. But it is an awesome cartoon. I love it now as an adult, even more than I did when I was a kid. I think you guys should watch it now too.
Hey guys, Cubby here with my pick this week. It is canistreamit.com. I just stumbled upon this website, and it's actually really, really awesome. If you watch Netflix as much as I do, you want to find this one movie that you haven't seen in forever, go ahead, type it in the website in the search engine. If it's available, it'll show you where you can find it, Hulu, Netflix, it searches a couple other places. If you want to rent it, you can do that. You can search for that. You can search for it on iTunes, and you can actually also search for it on like hard disk, like an actual copy of whatever movie you're looking for. And if you want, what you can do is you actually set up an account with the website, and they'll send you alerts for when the movie is actually available. So say you want to watch Boogie Nights really bad, but it's not available on Netflix Instant Streaming, set up a notification. Once it's available, it will send that to you, and you can totally watch Dirk Diggler doing his awesome porno stuff in the 70s. So check it out, canistreamit.com.
What's going on, guys? Brandon here with my pick this week. It is Reckless Ones. This band opened for Tiger Army on the first night of October Flame, and they blew me away. Just three guys, extremely talented, good modern rockabilly, and the lead singer is actually a fanboy, so what's not to like? Pick them up. They got 2 CDs out, both available on iTunes. Make sure you grab them. If you're a rockabilly fan, you need to be listening to this. And if Reckless Ones happen to see this, come to Vegas soon, please.
Hey there, nerds. Jasmine here with my pick this week, and it is this mustache. That's going to do it for episode 56, but until next week, be sure to check us out on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, as well as nerdlocker.com for all your nerdy news. I'm Jasmine.
And I'm Brandon, and you guys have a nerdy week.